Well, welcome to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, the first one. I will establish for everyone who may or may not be listening that I have played through the first game already, so like a lot of my reactions to this are not like necessarily like my natural reactions. It has been a while since I played the first case, to be honest, because there was like a few months between us playing the first case and then us continuing the game.
We also didn't do the voices for the first case.
We also didn't do the voices for the first case! Whack.
And I've played both games.
Oh yeah, so like, Mickey, my partner in crime here, like already knows all like the everything that's gonna happen. I just know the stuff that's gonna happen in the first game. When we do play the second game, you will be seeing a lot of my natural reactions to things. But yeah, so shall we get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation.
I love the way they talk about Japan in these
The
games.
revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting.
I mean, it's like kind of realistic, but it is like poking fun.
Oh yeah. But like they're always like, ooh, he's so quaint and shit like that. And I was like, because they didn't let you conquer them, shut up.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Rip, my dude. Man, who's having the worst time?
What was that?
All the time.
Not to be like someone who shot the gun before we even got to the trial where they are going to reveal who did it.
Yeah.
But who shot the gun? 22nd November, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Defendant Antechamber 5. Happy belated birthday, Samatoki. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? Also, I will put the disclaimer on this because this is one of our official recordings, but I am doing the like silly voice for Naruhodo that like Aaron Hansen, Game Grumps, does for Phoenix Wright when he plays this game because I think it's fucking hilarious, and so I will completely own up to ripping him off. Anyways.
And also, Ryunosuke Naruhodo is the dumbest man in Japan.
He's the dumbest man in Japan and the best lawyer in England.
Uh-huh.
We didn't oh no, because we haven't gotten to that part yet.
What?
Oh no, nothing.
Save your glares. Murderer.
I didn't do anything, I'm just standing here. That Mickey will also, I won't like actually completely read what I am supposed to be saying because I don't agree with how it should be.
As long as the vibes are there, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah. And sometimes even if the vibes aren't there, if I'm like, no, what? What are you on about? My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial.
That's enough. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer.
Oh my god, thank god my boyfriend's here.
And who are you? I'm like not even gonna voice the bailiff.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case, No one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet.
Don't talk to my boyfriend like that.
And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right, Ryunosuke?
That's me. Yeah.
Why are you like this?
Oh, I mean, it's not my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
Ha ha ha. There you go again, apologizing.
I mean, I feel like I should.
Just like always.
I feel like I should.
Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days.
Have I?
Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student.
Oh my god, thank god you can read.
But obviously, you didn't actually do it. Did you?
Yes. No, of course not. You have to believe me, I didn't do it. I'm too stupid. I could never murder someone. I don't even know how a gun works.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up, hold your head high.
You mean?
Girl, your neck. Why is it so loud?
Oh, I mean, sometimes she's just like that. It's not as bad as my ankles. I'm sure, like, I could crack my ankles all the way over behind the microphone, and the microphone would still pick it up.
I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke.
Thanks, Kazuma. Kazuma Asogi, my boyfriend. He's also in his second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than me. A star student, in fact. I barely passed. He's even a qualified lawyer.
It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet.
You said the exact same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a boyfriend like you, Kazuma. Truly. I love you. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last.
I know, I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and success in court.
So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world? The most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name.
Because he's a goddamn anime boy! They're like, there goes the shonen protagonist!
Did you see the shonen protagonist today? It was like, wasn't there somebody on our campus who, like, dressed up as Sailor Moon all the time?
I don't remember that. I feel like I would have.
I think I saw them a couple of times.
Was it you?
It wasn't me. I didn't start dressing like Sailor Moon until after college. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple.
I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean and see the real thing with my own eyes.
I don't think you have to do that. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too.
Then come with me. I'll shove you in a suitcase and bring you on a boat. We'll have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together.
If only it were that simple, like you stuffing me in a suitcase and then keeping me in your wardrobe for 2 months.
Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going.
Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class steakhouse like this.
A restaurant?
See you in English class tomorrow then, partner.
You sound familiar.
Don't spoil that.
It was straight after that. That's when it happened. It's foreshadowing. The delicate art of foreshadow.
Very delicate.
Alright.
I know. Asogi, may I have a word? Oh, Susanna's there! Oh no, there she goes! Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Asogi, you should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may have been some confusion about procedures today as a result.
Who's this guy? I feel as though I've seen him before.
He's like, I remember you. You're that student that barely passed my class last semester.
You're the student who barely passes my class every semester.
I see. I'll go at once then.
I shall accompany you.
Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom.
Yes, thanks, Kazuma.
There she
Also,
goes.
okay, I would also like to make it clear that I do absolutely love and adore Susato. It's just that she can be as dumb as rocks as Ryunosuke is sometimes. And also, because she's such a proper, like, Japanese young lady, it's so fucking funny to do this voice for her.
Mm-hmm. They share a brain cell.
They share a brain cell.
She just has it 90% of the time.
I would say she has it like 70% of the time.
That's fair.
Is it? Ryunosuke only has it sometimes when he's in court.
When Jones comes in the room, she just hands it over.
This is awkward.
If I may.
Yeah, sorry.
You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
That's me!
My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
Oh, I've never taken your class. Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Why would the government not let him study abroad?
No reason. Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand.
We're boyfriends.
As such, I feel you should know.
Know what?
Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain.
Yeah, I have. We celebrated over a nice lunch the other day.
It was lunch.
It was lunch, yeah.
Well, it was like mid-afternoon, I think.
It was a late lunch, but it was still
Yeah.
lunch. It wasn't dinner.
However, if you should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again.
What? Girl, huh?
Ah, as I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you.
What? He agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered? But I don't understand. Why?
The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even the most favorable of circumstances.
I don't believe it. But I didn't do it! I swear, I'm not a murderer. Just... I don't even know how a gun works.
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Like what? What do you mean?
You'll soon understand, once proceedings get underway.
Okay. But then what should I do?
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that would lead to a conviction.
Oh, you're right! I didn't think of that!
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
I do? But what would the question be? Surely not, do you accept the accusations brought before you?
Of course not. Defendant! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once.
Okay.
So it would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short.
Wait, what?
So allow me to summarize.
I don't know any of these big words.
Kazuma Soki must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear?
It's been
Get moving! There's no point in even advocating for the likes of you anyway!
Whoa! Give me 30 seconds! Good lord, the Japanese are very tight on time. This is it. If the trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I love that Ryunosuke says these things like he has an idea of absolutely anything. I embarked on that unforgettable trial.
He's never done a single thing in his life.
My one and only chance of proving my innocence. That trial would decide my destiny. Woo! 22nd November, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Courtroom 2. Happy belated birthday, Samatoki.
I love the way he looks in the first trial. He's so funny.
That's what he looks at every trial.
He's like, no, because he gets like more confident over the course of the game. But like, this is him at his most worm.
Most worm. So, this is what a courtroom looks like. I've never seen one.
The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court of the land has more power.
I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. It looks like a firing squad.
Yeah, they look real grim.
Her birthday's December 1st. That's what it is. Sorry. Lots of military and other uniforms in there.
The powers that have demanded this to be a secret trial.
A secret trial? What?
A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend.
Why? What?
It'll become clear in time, but for now... You need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin.
How can I concentrate when your little fucking headband tails are waving around me? I want to play with them like a cat.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. He's gonna sound a bit like Gregson, but oh well.
Yeah.
as is the defense. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defense in this trial?
Me! This is it! This must be the question! Oh my god! I know the answer to this! Oh my god! That's me! Oh! Me! It's me! But if... if it's me, I don't know how to be a lawyer. I do!
Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate... Excuse me? What is the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I'm like to inform the court. I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself.
You'll be... what? What are you playing at, Ryunosuke?
Professor Mikitama told me everything just now, before the trial. I can't believe you didn't tell me.
He did
babe.
what?
He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose, and I love you too much to do that to you.
How sad.
What?
It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off? No, we know. Okay.
I mean, we have proven that you are able to get me off as much as I need. It's not you that I don't have faith in. It's... Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't be... How am I supposed to live with myself?
Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you.
I feel like that's not a good foundation for a relationship, Kazuma.
Professor Mikitoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in.
I feel like we should have discussed this before the trial.
Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel? Really?
Objection!
Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san?
What? Oh, duh! That's not what I was thinking at all. I wasn't paying attention. In fact, my mind's a complete blank.
I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed.
I didn't do anything.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Good luck with that. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo?
Of course, Your Honor, or Your Excellency.
It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken.
Of course, Your Excellency. I don't know what competence means.
He's questioning your ability to do the job.
Kazuma, you're so smart. I don't know how I'm supposed to understand all these big words without you. You can't be questioning it more than I am.
So, let us start with the very simplest of questions.
Okay.
Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
Whoa, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But... fuck! I can't remember. God, I'm so bad with names. What was it again?
Ryunosuke. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank.
How'd you know?
I love you, moron. All of the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record.
What's that? But I don't know where that is.
It's simple. You can access the court record with the press of RB.
Arby's?
If you ever
We're
find-
gonna get Arby's in court today?
Oh yeah, the Arby's that we just got from the Americas.
That was what the restaurant that they went to was Arby's. Can you imagine? You're like, this delectable Western cuisine is Arby's. For the record, I love Arby's. I fucking love their roast beef sandwiches. Everyone in the world thinks Arby's is gross except for me.
It's not bad. It's not my favorite like you, but...
Yeah, I love it, but there's so many people that like I talk to and they're like, Arby's is disgusting. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. This like...
I think a lot of people just don't like roast beef.
Well, I think it's like specifically like the roast beef that they have at Arby's that like it does have like kind of like a weird texture and like it's like a very salty like marinade that they use.
That's true.
Which is like probably why I like it, because I love salty food.
Yeah. You'll just pour salt directly into your open mouth.
Yeah, and what about it? What the fuck about it?
I'm not saying anything about it. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there.
In Arby's? I just have to ask Arby's for the court record. Alright, there's no time to lose.
This is the list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with Arby's.
There's people at Arby's too?
You'll find the details about the victim in there. When you're done, just press B to go back.
Cosmo's 23?
Yeah,
Is Ryunosuke also 23?
I think so. Because, yeah, they are quite a bit older than Susato is canonically, which is weird because, like, they act like they're the same age.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's
Or, like,
super...
they treat each other like they're the same age.
Susato and Ryunosuke?
Yeah, like, he doesn't, like, condescend to her. Or, like,
Yeah, but I feel like that's what made me think that they were closer in age. Like I knew Ryunosuke was like over 18, but like I thought he was like maybe 20. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like because like even like a 20-year-old and a 16-year-old like are going to like interact like pretty similarly,
Yeah.
right? But wow, he's even older than that.
Yeah. Oh, also, did you catch the pun on this one? So the lawyer in the first trial in every game is usually called Pain.
And his name is Ouchie.
Yeah, his name's Ouchie. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record.
I'm gonna forget this immediately.
Now, you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on.
You're the one who gave me a tutorial.
Find the victim in the people's... Okay, blah, 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 blah.
Woo! Yes! I do know the victim's name, Your Excellency. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. I almost was about to, like, with my whole chest say Watson.
There are like mods that change it to Wilson and Sholmes into like their original names.
Well, that's the thing, is that it's like very easy for me to like keep Sholmes' name straight, but like you say John H. Wilson so little after this trial in this game. Really?
And it's a lot easier for the other Wilson.
Yeah, because her name isn't John H. Wilson. It's
Yeah.
it's something different.
Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor for England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago.
Okay. 3 years ago.
Indeed. Do you have a question? And I know what you're thinking.
No, not necessarily.
Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And most of you will be aware we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
Is that real?
Yes, I believe so.
Really? Sorry.
Sounds right.
I mean, it sounds right. I'm curious. Let me pull up look up, Anglo...
Yeah, Anglo-Japanese.
Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
Yeah.
It's commerce and navigation. Actually.
Oh, so that
Ooh,
means
the
this takes
treaty-
place in 1894. Oh no,
Was
it came
this-
into force in 1899.
Wait, hold on. We've just signed a new treaty together. So it's
Yeah.
1894.
Okay.
Because it was signed in 1894.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, actually, because like I was like thinking about in my fanfiction, because the Puerto Rican flag, like the way it is like now, was not like formally designed / like invented until 1895. Right? So I was like, would it be weird to have like Reina have a Puerto Rican flag? And I was like, I can push the narrative ahead like a few years, but like knowing it's like this close, like now it's not. I can just say whatever I want.
Live your dream.
I will live my dream.
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilled on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not?
Yeah.
Murdering a professor from the very institution that provided you your education, have you no honor?
I do. I didn't do it.
This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world.
Well, tell him to fuck right off.
The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting Inglis's policymakers.
Inglisses?
And you are a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime.
So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it? Hello everyone, this is Utsu. Thanks for watching our video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also share this wherever. I don't care if you have a follower on Twitter or if you share it on Tumblr. Sharing just means that we get more views. We hope that you enjoy the featured art here. If you would like to get your art featured on our channel at the end of our videos, please check our description for contact information. Please tune in next time. Thank you.